You're late. Do you know how long I've been waiting? It's going to start raining soon and I have somewhere to be tonight.
You must be the realtor. Why not just wait inside the house?
No way, the place is filthy. That's why you're here, isn't it?
Sorry, miss.
Realtor. I'm Miss Realtor and you are Mr. Renovator. And now that we've got that straight, it's going to start raining soon and I have somewhere to be tonight.
It's Mark, actually. I was about to say our van broke down on the way up. That's why we have the rental. I did text the number you gave me several times.
I forgot my phone this morning. Sorry, it's why I'm such a wreck today. My name is Anne. I'll let you in, and then I have to drive back to town or I'll be late. You'll still be able to clean things up a little for the county inspector's visit on Thursday?
We'll get a head start tonight and then finish up on Thursday morning before they get here. Anne.
Okay, I guess that'll be fine. After you.
I've driven by this house a few times. Interesting architecture for something so old. How long has it been abandoned, exactly?
This dust. I'm not even sure. This is the first time I've done one of these sales for the bank. Ownership was held up in court for decades, I think. The local kids think it's haunted. Good luck with all this weird old furniture. Oh, great. I gotta go. Lock up tonight and leave the keys with the county inspector when she gets here on Thursday.
Roger.
Right. Well, okay. Bye.
Okay, guys. Let's get everything inside, quick. Need to replace a few more fuses tomorrow, but at least these lights are working. Well, not that one. Joey, you stay here for now. Rudy, go out to the van and turn off the generator.
Rudy says people around here think this place is haunted. Can't blame them, really.
It's just really old and funky. Perfect place for kids to go on a dare. I saw their little footprints down in the basement just now. Slow coming in and fast going out. Thanks, Rudy. Take a quick walkthrough and see how much has to be cleared out by Thursday.
Weird. Did that come out of the fireplace?
It did. These ashes just got scattered all over. Chimney cap probably blew off in the storm.
You sure you want to stick your head up in there, boss?
Hey, hand me that flashlight, would you?
Oh, yeah. Here you go.
Cap seems okay. Oh, okay, this chimney is shared by another fireplace upstairs. Or two of them, back to back? No. Wait, what is that?
Whoa! Are you okay?
Yeah, I think so. Where's Rudy?
Rudy!
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 Rudy, where are you? Rudy! There you are. Come help, Mark. Just, Okay. Great. There go the lights. Come on, Mark. We gotta go.
Yeah, no argument here.
Excuse me. Is this Ernest Salazar's Incorporeal Investigations, specializing in the subduction of specters and spirits?
And vacuum repair, no doubt. At least I presume that's what the new storefront tenants have been doing, what with all the noise they're making. You must be my 11 o'clock, Miss De La Cruz?
Yes.
Miss Juliet De La Cruz?
Yes.
Do you like Shakespeare?
My mother sure does. But I go by Jules, actually.
Ah, well, a jewel by any other name.
I don't think that's how that goes.
Well, do sit down, Miss De La Cruz.
Thank you. Can I just ask, what's with all the burnt and broken matches on your desk?
Oh, that. Just practicing. So tell me, when did you first become interested in the paranormal?
Well, I've been able to sense the presence of spiritual beings ever since I was a little girl. I would see shadows in the corners of rooms, feel cold spots in certain places. My mother chalked it up to a child's active imagination, but I never grew out of it.
No, of course not.
And then I began hearing voices. It started out as just a strong feeling, an idea in my head that I knew wasn't my own. But soon those thoughts became more tangible. They became words, full sentences, messages from the other side.
And this was at what age?
I must have been 10, 11 maybe.
Full clairaudience at the age of 11? Incredible. And when did you begin studying under Agatha Trudeau?
When I was 15. She was very helpful. Being a teenager with constant interruption from the other side wasn't exactly ideal.
Life is often difficult for the gifted.
Miss Trudeau helped me to hone my abilities, allowing me to switch it on and off and distinguish between different voices.
When I spoke with her about the position, she said you would be a perfect fit.
I'll do my best.
I'll have you know, Miss De La Cruz, this job is not for the faint of heart. In the field of paranormal investigation, we often deal with spirits of a malevolent nature.
I'm prepared to face that.
Well, then I have just one more question.
What's that?
How soon can you start?
As soon as you like.
A young lady with all the right answers. How does this afternoon sound?
I can do this afternoon.
I have a feeling this will work out very nicely. Meet me at the public library at 3 o'clock. Don't be late.
Where is he? He said he'd be here by now.
Good afternoon, Juliet.
Sorry. Ah.
I'm glad to see you're on time.
Yes. Yes, 3 o'clock on the dot.
Your punctuality has been noted.
I suppose we're here to look something up?
Indeed, research is an important part of any investigation, paranormal or otherwise. I received a new case yesterday regarding the old Edenbury Manor up in Mission Hills. Are you familiar?
Edenbury Manor. Oh, okay. So, this is about the rumors that it's haunted.
More than just rumors, I'm afraid. Somebody finally bought the old estate, but when the restoration crew showed up, they were summarily scared away. We've been hired to remove the spectral pest apparently inhabiting the home.
Got it.
But first, we must know what we're up against. I believe the reference section should have what we're looking for.
Here are the books you wanted. An Abridged History of American Family Dynasties, Wealth in the New World, The Night Side of Nature, read it, Mansions of North America, Haunted Places You Should Never Visit, Psychic Self-Defense, and Green Eggs and Ham?
Theodore Geisel. Get 'em all you can. But all we should need is Mansions of North America.
Then what the heck are all these others for?
They're for you. You do have a library card, young lady?
Of course. Okay, Mansions of North America. Nice cover.
Check the index. You should be able to find Edenbury Manor.
Yup. Okay, it says here that Sir Bartholomew Edenbury built the estate for him and his family in the late 18th century. He was one of the first licensed architects in the United States. Before 1857, it was more of an informal occupation. It passed from him to his son Geoffrey, then to his son George, then to his son Harry. Harry had the building restored after a fire in 1928. And then his son Henry inherits the building circa 1940. They were all architects.
Family trade.
After that, it doesn't list any other names. But it does have some helpful pictures of the bunch. Look.
The beau monde of Mission Hills, to be sure.
To be sure. So our ghost could be anyone of the Edinburgh family? That doesn't exactly narrow things down. None of them can be singled out as our vengeful spirit.
If we search in the archives of the local newspaper, we should be able to find their obituaries. Where are the newspaper stacks?
Stacks?
Yes, where they archive the newspapers.
Ernest, they don't store newspapers at the library anymore.
Right, I knew that. They'll all be on microfilm, of course.
Microfilm? They're on the computer, Ernest.
The computer.
Come on. See? Computers.
Computers, of course.
Don't worry. I'll do it.
Naturally. Thank you, Miss De La Cruz. I'll just be right over here, perusing the westerns.
Those are the young adult novels?
Oh. Well.
Okay, come look, Ernest. Shh. Sorry. Ernest? Ernest. Where'd he go?
Here I am.
Okay, look. All these Edinburgh deaths were pretty ordinary. At least for their time. No apparent trauma, nothing that seems like unfinished business. And the most recent one, Henry Edinburgh, never married and left no heirs to the manor. Oh, but look. There's no cause of death listed for Henry. A private funeral was held, attended only by his groundskeeper, a Mr. Gabriel Fox.
There's a chance Mr. Fox may still be with us. Where are the phone books?
Just stop. Hold on right here, Ernest.
Well?
Here he is. 248 North Hill Drive.
Excellent. It's time to pay our friend Gabriel Fox a visit. Then if there's time, we can check out the manor. We'll stop by my office to pick up some equipment. You can drive. Turn right here.
Got it.
Now, this is going to be your first interview with a potential lead. I need you to be at the top of your game, okay?
Wait, you want me to interview him?
Well, of course. How else are you supposed to learn? Turn left here.
I thought I was going to be watching you.
Why would you do that?
So I can learn your technique? What kinds of questions to ask?
Well, you do know what we need to learn about, right?
We're asking him about Henry Edinburgh?
And what don't we know? What further information might be helpful to our investigation?
Well, we don't really know what he was like, what secrets he may have had, or the circumstances of his death.
Precisely. So what are you going to say first?
I guess I'll just start off by asking him what he remembers about Henry.
What? You're just going to barge in and demand to know about Henry? Where are your manners? Young people. Turn right, just there.
Okay, geez, I'll introduce myself. Explain why we're there. Are you sure you don't want to talk to him?
Nope, I'll just observe. It would be best to just pretend I'm not even there. I want you to learn the paranormal investigation process by first-hand induction, as it were. Best way, definitely.
Really? It kind of seems like you're micromanaging a little bit.
How about this? We can roleplay. I'll be Gabriel Fox, and you can be, well, you.
Ernest, I don't really know how useful that's going to be.
Ernest? Who's Ernest? I'm Gabriel Fox.
Okay. So we're just doing this then.
Who are you? What are you doing in my house?
My name is Jules. I was hoping you might agree to answering a few questions.
Questions? About what? I'm a simple groundskeeper.
Well, not anymore, surely.
What do you mean?
Mr. Fox, you were employed many years ago as a groundskeeper at Edinburgh Manor. Is that right?
I most certainly was.
But after Mr. Edinburgh died, the mansion was abandoned and fell into disarray.
Oh, I suppose that's true. Left here.
What was left here, Mr. Fox?
No, left here, left here.
I'm not sure what you mean. Did someone leave?
Ah, now you've driven past it.
Don't worry. I'll turn around.
Just a moment. Get down, precious. Someone is at the door. Oh, hello there, miss. How can I help you?
Hello. Sorry to bother you, sir. Are you Mr. Gabriel Fox?
Last I checked.
That's good to hear, Mr. Fox. My name is Jules.
And I'm Ernest.
Right. Well, I was hoping you might agree to answering a few questions.
Are you some kind of detective?
Very perceptive, Mr. Fox. We aren't police or anything. We're paranormal investigators.
Paranormal?
If it's okay with you, I'd be happy to explain more inside.
Well, all right, I suppose. Do come in.
Oh, you have a cat.
You have a very lovely home, Mr. Fox.
I don't like it. It's very cluttered.
Thank you kindly, Jules. Please make yourself comfortable. Can I get you anything? Tea? Coffee?
Thank you.
I don't think that will be necessary.
No, thank you.
Very well, then. Now, you said you were a paranormal investigator?
Yes. While the police and private detectives investigate happenings in the physical world, we investigate phenomena of a more incorporeal nature.
Like ghosts or demons?
Exactly.
I see. Well, that certainly is interesting, but I'm afraid I don't have any ghosts here at the moment. I may be old, but I'm not dead yet.
We've actually come to ask about your former employer, Mr. Henry Edinbury.
Ah, yes. Well, he certainly is. Dead, I mean. I do remember Henry. Well, what little I saw of him. He was a very private man.
We've gathered that. It seems that you're the only person alive today that knew him before he passed.
Is that so? Well, I suppose that must be right. He was the last of his family line. Never married, no children. May I ask why you're looking for information about him?
Well, as it happens, Edinbury Manor was recently bought by a new owner. We have reason to believe a ghost, possibly Henry's, may not be too happy about that.
I see. So you were hired to go in there and sort it out?
Yes. Would you mind answering some questions about Henry?
I suppose I wouldn't mind.
Thank you.
Ask about Henry's character.
Mr. Fox, what was Henry like in general? Was he an angry man? Reserved? Sad?
Henry did have a bit of a temper. He preferred to be alone. He didn't like to be disturbed. I remember he was always locking himself away in his study for days at a time. And the housekeeper, Marguerite, would have to slide his dinner plate right under the door. The whole thing was really quite ridiculous.
So definitely a little eccentric.
He was a bit odd, to say the least.
And do you know how Mr. Edinbury died?
Ah, yes. I was there that day, out trimming the hedges that line the front porch. Henry had become increasingly erratic. Age catching up to him, I suppose, and the plates that Marguerite had left for him. Well, they stopped sliding back out. I suppose she had finally worked up the nerve to go into the study and investigate. I ran inside when I heard her screams, and found her collapsed right there on the study floor. Mr. Edinbury was gone, and Marguerite was gone soon after. Died of fright, apparently. Poor thing.
That's terrible.
These things do happen.
Do you know if Henry would have felt strongly about someone else moving into the old manor?
I can't be sure, really. He did hold a lot of pride for his family heritage. I suppose that he might be a little wary of allowing some new person coming in and they start changing things around. You're suggesting Henry is now a ghost and keeping people from the manor. Extraordinary. Are you sure you don't want some tea?
I think that's all we need.
No, that's fine. But thank you very much for your invaluable information. You've been very helpful.
Oh, but you don't have to leave just yet. Stay for some tea. I'll put the kettle on.
We really must be going.
I'm sorry, we have other business to attend to.
I understand. Maybe another time then. I imagine you're off to Edinburgh Manor.
Indeed, it is getting late.
We're hoping to arrive there before dark, and it's an hour's drive up to Mission Hills.
Well, good luck with your investigation. Hope Henry can rest in peace.
Me too. Thanks.
Yes, precious. I think so too. Yes, hello. We have a problem. The manor has indeed been purchased. Calm down, calm down. Paranormal investigation outfit came around asking questions. It seems our friend has made himself quite the liability. We're going to have to cut him loose. Can you grab it within an hour? No, just find the book. We'll leave him to the investigators.
So this is Edinburgh Manor? It's smaller than I imagined. I thought it was like a huge mansion with hundreds of rooms.
Well, it's a home, not a hotel. The Edinburgh family was always modestly sized. There should be a floor plan in my equipment bag. Open the trunk.
There is a floor plan. Ernest, did you take this from the library?
See, on the bottom floor, they have the lounge, kitchen, dining room, 1.5 baths, and 2 guest suites. Upstairs, you'll find the study, as well as 3 additional bedrooms. They share 1 bathroom, and the master suite is at the end of the hall.
You know, Ernest, you'd have made a good realtor.
What is that disagreeable noise?
Sorry, that's my phone.
Have you had that thing with you the entire time?
Of course.
But it could have interrupted our investigation.
Relax. It's just my roommate wondering where I am. Let me text her back real quick.
Oh, what if it had gone off at Mr. Fox's house?
Don't worry, it's on silent now.
Leave it in the car.
What?
We can't have any interruptions mid-investigation. Leave it here.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
We should head in. It's already dark.
Alright, let's go.
Bring the equipment. We'll set up inside.
Are you... Ugh.
Right here will do, Juliet.
Jeez, what's in this thing?
Only the bare essentials.
Is that a bowling ball?
Ah, yes. I used to attend a league back in the day. Haven't had the heart to put it away in storage. Now, this room is where our agitated ghost first made himself known to the new homeowners. So, we'll set up motion sensors around each corner. Ah, and by the fireplace, here.
So, should I start doing that, or...?
Yes, they're in the bag.
Okay. How will we know when they've gone off?
Simple. They're linked through a low-level radio frequency, so if any of them go off, I'll be paged right away.
What is that? A walkie-talkie?
It's a pager.
A what?
You know, a pager. It's connected to its own special radio frequency, and whenever a memo comes through, it will start beeping.
Like a text message?
No, it just beeps.
You couldn't just run it through an app or something?
A what?
Never mind. Where do you want, this thing?
That is my own specially built EMF meter. It will detect any discrepancies in the electromagnetic field. Usually a good sign of paranormal activity.
Whoa, what's it doing?
Nothing to worry about. It just hasn't been calibrated yet. It's probably just picking up the motion sensors. That center button will reset the base level to compensate for ambient background frequencies.
For a second, I thought I broke it.
Well, if you had, it would be coming out of your paycheck.
What?
Now, based on our conversation with Mr. Fox, Henry Edinburgh spent much of his time locked away in his study. What do you say we take a look upstairs?
Lead the way.
Bring the bag.
Really?
We might need it.
Ugh. This with your knees. Ugh.
Keep an eye on that EMF meter. Any spikes in the electromagnetic field could mean that we've found our spirit.
Got it.
Let's see. A cozy fireplace, possibly comfy chairs. And what kind of study would this be without all the bookshelves? The collection of this scale, our scholarly Henry must have been in a competition of some kind with a local public library.
Oh, look. He's got green eggs and ham, too.
No accounting for taste. Let's check out the desk and see what he was working on.
Good idea.
Well, there's no paperwork or open books. Just a dusty cup of pens and a rusted desk lamp. Well, at least it still works.
Maybe they cleared the desk when they took out the body.
There's a book missing.
What? Where?
Right here, on the desk. Observe the dust. A thick coat of it on the entire surface from years of disuse. But right here, there's an imprint of a rectangle about 13 inches tall and 10 inches wide. There was a book here, I'm sure of it.
Ernest.
Yes. It's completely spotless. Must have been moved very recently.
Ernest?
What is it?
The EMF meter. It's doing that thing again?
Let me see. Oh, yes. That is good, very good. The spirit must be close. What is it?
Behind you.
The spirit.
But that's not Henry.
Tell me what you see.
You can't see her?
That's unimportant. Tell me exactly what you see.
She's ghostly pale. Obviously. She's wearing a long dress and an apron.
Marguerite!
What?
The housekeeper.
Right. Definitely a housekeeper. She looks afraid.
He can't know I'm in here.
Ah, she spoke.
He can't know I'm in here.
Who? Why can't you be in here?
Mr. Edinbury. He'll kill me if he finds out I'm in here.
Yes, keep talking to her.
Okay. Okay. Marguerite?
Yes?
My name is Jules. This is my friend Ernest.
Yes. Can we skip past the pleasantries? We're here to expel the ghosts, not make friends with them.
Ernest, please. Marguerite, we're here to help you. Do you know why you're in here?
It happened so fast.
What happened?
Mr. Edinbury wasn't coming out. His food went uneaten. I thought something might have happened to him.
So you came in to check on him.
Yes, but he wasn't in here.
You didn't see the body?
The body?
Yes. Henry's body.
Mr. Edinbury is dead?
Yes. He died in this room. When you came in, you found his body. You must have been really scared.
I don't remember.
And you died of shock.
I'm dead?
Yes, he's dead, she's dead, everyone is dead. You're free to leave now.
Ernest! Yes, Marguerite. You died. Do you remember how it happened?
I don't.
What happened when you came into the room?
I came in to check on Mr. Edinbury, but he wasn't in here.
He was dead, Marguerite.
So we're back on this again, okay.
Shh.
He wasn't in here. But then I saw something.
What did you see?
It was a ghost. It came out of there.
Wait, a ghost came out of the fireplace?
Yes, it gave the new occupants quite a fright.
No, not the one downstairs. This one right here.
So the ghost came out of two fireplaces. Maybe dealing with a chimney sweep.
It was unhinged from the wall, like some kind of secret door.
The fireplace is a secret door?
A secret door? That wasn't in the floor plan. I love secret doors.
It came out, and when it saw me, it lunged right at me. I screamed, and
Oh, that's when you died.
yes.
Aha! Juliet, quickly! I found the latch to get it open.
But what about Marguerite?
She's still here? All right. Listen, Marguerite. You're totally dead, deceased, departed. Your body was carted away, tossed in a bin or whatever, but you remained here. Well, what's left of you anyway. You died so quickly that you didn't even realize it, so you just stayed here like a loyal dog or a lazy cat. Now you know what happened. The curse is broken. You can leave now. Bye-bye.
You could have worded that a little nicer.
Please and thank you and so on.
How do I?
She doesn't know how.
Why do I always have to explain everything? Marguerite, you are a ghost. You are energy. You are no longer connected to the physical plane. You can scatter across the universe, dissipate into nothingness, find peace, heaven, or oblivion, whatever you believe in. But you can't stay here.
Okay. I understand. I'll go.
She said she'll go.
Great. Now, get in the fireplace.
All right, I'm coming.
Jules,
Yes?
thank you. Both of you.
Bring the bag.
It's so dark in here.
Well, it is a secret room.
And?
Well, it has to be dark to hide all the secrets.
Right. Do you have a flashlight in this ungodly heavy bag of yours?
Of course not. I don't trust them.
I could have used my phone if you hadn't made me leave it.
What for? To call someone about the darkness?
It has a flashlight.
Well, that wouldn't be good at all. I don't trust them.
What are we supposed to do then?
Come now, Juliet. You have several more senses than your sight. Close your eyes. Feel the energy in the room. Everything in the universe is made up of atoms. Those are made up of mesons, and so forth. At some point, you get to the fundamental energy of the universe in its purest form. If you attune yourself to that energy, you will be able to sense things you couldn't detect even if the room were bursting with light. You don't need to see. You just need to feel.
So just feel around with our hands then?
Yes, that should work as well. Another bookshelf, filled with volumes deemed inappropriate for public display. I think we all have a few of those, no doubt.
Oh my god. Ernest, could you not?
What? Oh, Juliet. That's not what I meant at all. I was referring to my crossword books. If I left them out, someone might come in and finish all the pages. And I very much want to solve all the puzzles for myself. The pride of an investigator can be a burden.
I bet it is.
Currently, I've been stuck on number 3 down. It's a 4-letter word for a glass container, plural. Oh, I seem to have stumbled upon some jars.
What's in them?
Well, why don't you open one and find out?
Oh. Ugh. What is that smell?
I could make a pretty solid guess, but why don't you reach inside and see for yourself?
Ew. It's some sort of slimy, squishy thing. What is this?
I believe that is a well-preserved goat liver.
Oh, Ernest. What's wrong with you? Why'd you make me grab it?
It's dark, remember? We have to use our other senses. For instance, formaldehyde has a singularly distinctive odor.
You could have just told me what your pretty solid guess was.
I couldn't be sure. So, organs stored in jars, Interesting avocation for an architect. Still, far too ordinary. Why don't you put that jar into my bag? I want to run a few tests with it later.
Fine, but I'm not opening any more for you.
Let's keep searching around. Perhaps the center of the room?
All right.
Now, this is interesting.
What is it?
I found a candle. There should be a book of matches in my bag. You know, candles are much more reliable than those infernal flashlights. Toss them here, would you?
Here you go.
Oops. Okay, got him. Now, quiet down for a moment. I need to focus.
Okay.
Ah, it broke.
You're right, Ernest. This is much better than having a flashlight.
Oh, hush up. Feeble fingers. You do it.
Give him here. Oh my god, Ernest!
What?
Tell me that's not what it looks like.
Oh, dear. Well, now we know why Marguerite never found the body.
Oh my god. What are you doing?
What does it look like? I'm investigating. Have you forgotten why we're here?
For heaven's sake, Ernest, that's a body.
Well, Henry's not using it anymore. Let's see. He is sat on the floor in the center of what appears to be an inverted pentagram, drawn in reddish brown. Clenched in his right hand, there is this crooked dagger with more of that reddish-brown color coating the blade's edge. And look at that. The shirt is the same color, at least around that hole in the middle of his chest. Unless this is some sort of weird art project, the conclusion is obvious.
Can we hurry this up? I don't want to be in here.
And what's that around his neck? It appears to be some sort of amulet. I don't like the looks of that rune engraved on it.
Well, you don't have to keep it.
Good point. You're my assistant. You can keep it.
I don't want it either.
Oh, just grab it, will you? It might come in handy.
Ugh.
Thank you. Just put it in the bag with the jar.
What was Henry even doing in here?
Seems clear to me that Mr. Henry Edinburgh was some kind of occultist. He was conducting some ghastly ritual when he had the great idea of offing himself as a sort of climax to the whole affair.
Why would anyone do such a thing?
Maybe to prove loyalty to some deity, to become part of something greater? Who's to say? Oh, I know. When we find him, we can ask.
I don't like this, Ernest. I don't like this at all.
I did warn you this wouldn't be easy.
Okay. Ghosts and ghouls I can handle. But a rotting body is a little too corporeal for me. And gross. What's that?
The motion sensors. Quickly, back downstairs to the lounge. Here, by the fireplace.
What are you doing? Is that one a secret passage as well?
No, I'm just looking to see if he's up the chimney. Do you still have that jar?
Yeah.
Toss it here.
Ernest, you were supposed to catch that.
Whoops.
I'm not digging the goat liver out of that old kindling.
Never mind that now. What are the readings on the EMF meter?
It's rising pretty steadily. There's definitely something in here. Did you hear that?
I most certainly did. We must be dealing with a powerful entity. He's learned to crudely manipulate auditory frequencies. Hand me those matches, will you? Think I see another candle.
Is now really the time?
Quickly, Juliet, quickly!
Here.
Get out of my house!
Where is he?
You're my medium, Juliet. You tell me.
I don't see him.
Focus. Bring him forward in your mind. Draw him out of the shadows.
There.
Where?
What? You can't see him either?
That's unimportant. Just talk to him.
Okay. Henry. Henry Edinburgh.
You are trespassing in my house. You will leave at once.
Henry, you died a long time ago. It's time to move on.
Ah, curse these feeble fingers. Slowly, Ernest, slowly.
I will do no such thing. There are powers at work here that you could not begin to understand. Extra mundane forces that could tear you apart. I am only the beginning.
He's saying something about extra mundane forces, terrible powers. He doesn't want to leave, Ernest. What do I do?
Extra mundane? Who talks that way? You're doing well. Keep going.
Okay. What do you mean? What is this power you keep talking about?
It is beyond your comprehension. There would be no point in explaining it to the likes of you.
Try me.
Ah, broke it again. Too hard, Ernest, much too hard.
You have no idea what is coming. There will be a cataclysm, the start of a new age. The dead will return, and the physical world will fall to ruin.
Does this have anything to do with the ritual you were conducting upstairs?
You are dangerously well informed, young lady. A formidable intelligence. What a shame.
Why is that?
I gave you the chance to leave. But now I cannot allow you to see another moment outside this house.
Ernest?
Ah! That's better. Much more reliable than a measly flashlight. Now that's a cozy fireplace.
What is the meaning of this?
Funny thing, formaldehyde. In its primary function, it's used to preserve organic tissue. Yet, given a good spark, it can become quite destructive.
You!
Yes, Henry. Me! I've seen quite a bit of your handiwork this evening, and I have to say I'm not impressed. A secret room? Conducting strange rituals? Orchestrating your own death? For what?
That body was just a worthless husk. I shed it to become something greater. I will bring the world to its knees.
And that amulet with the strange-looking rune, I wonder what it does. Wards off evil spirits? Contacts Elvis? Looks fetching at occultic get-togethers? Or maybe, just maybe, it could allow someone to tie their spirit to the physical plane. You wanted to make sure you could stay here, didn't you? You wouldn't leave something as mysterious and unknowable as your own death up to chance, would you?
You're flying by the seat of your pants. I'm not a mere ghost haunting this dreary abode. You have no idea what I'm capable of.
What does this rune symbol mean?
Where did you get that? Get it away from those flames!
You heard him, Juliet. Be ever so careful with it around those flames.
Get out of my house!
Are there more of you? People with these amulets?
You are not welcome in this house!
But would you like us with a mouse?
What?
What? No!
Perhaps you'd like us in a box? Would you like us with a fox?
Oh God.
She asked about the amulet. Answer. Would you like it in a car? In a tree? Should we let you be?
Cease this jabbering!
Would you like it on a wire? In a fire? What do you think, Juliet?
Got it.
This is my house! You must leave at once!
Henry Edenberry, you are a ghost. You are energy. You are no longer connected to the physical plane.
No! Stop!
You will scatter across the universe, dissipate into nothingness, find peace, heaven, or oblivion, whatever you believe in.
Stop!
But you can't stay here. Now, Juliet! Was that everything?
Yes, that's everything. You know, you could have at least helped me pack up.
Nonsense. I'm too old and feeble. You're still young. You can take it.
Come on, Ernest. You're not that old.
Aren't I?
Whatever. Ernest, can I ask you something?
You just did.
Are you trying to annoy me as some kind of initiation?
That's 2 questions already.
How did you know throwing the amulet in the fire would, well, kill Henry?
Juliet. Well, I guess you could say we killed him. Properly, that is. He never truly died when he died. Once we removed the tether, I was able to conjure its release to the spiritual plane.
So, it was the old magical formaldehyde trick then? Makes sense.
No, perfectly ordinary formaldehyde, I assure you. You see, amulets such as the one that was clearly central to Henry's ghastly ritual are rarely in themselves important. They're mostly to look fetching at occultic get-togethers, just as I said. No, they usually contain, secreted within, some organic substance, the cursed flesh of some long-deceased sorcerer, or some such thing.
A cursed goat, perhaps?
It has been known. Regardless, slightly charring a cheap metal amulet is hardly going to do much, but heated enough to burn away what's inside it.
And the spell is broken. Useful tip. So can he come back?
It would certainly be difficult. As you know, ghosts are often the result of trauma, when the spirit has not yet been reconciled with their demise in the physical world. It is difficult for a ghost to remain here once they are aware of their own metaphysical nature. That is, without a great deal of meddling.
So we did it then. We got rid of the ghost?
2 ghosts. We mustn't forget poor Marguerite. I'll certainly have to mention that in the bill.
Right. But I'm still confused about something.
What is it now?
I thought you couldn't see ghosts. That's why you hired me? You needed a medium so you could have a liaison to the other side. But in the end, you were talking to Henry perfectly fine. You can see them, can't you?
It's as I said, unimportant. But yes, I can see and hear them just fine. What was important was making sure that you could see and hear them just as well as I do.
But why hire a medium then? Not that I'm complaining. But if you can communicate with them just fine, then why do you need me?
Why don't you come by my office tomorrow morning? I'll have your payment ready for you, and I will explain everything then.
Excuse me? What's going on? Why is everything boarded up?
Oh, are you my 11 o'clock? You're early.
Oh, no, I'm just here to pick up my...
Oh, I see. Your vacuum cleaner. The repair shop's actually moved to a new location downtown. If you give me a minute, I can get you the new address.
What? No, I'm not looking for the vacuum repair shop. I'm here to see the other tenant.
The other tenant?
Yes, in the back office. Ernest Salazar's Incorporeal Investigations.
Not ringing,
Specializing in the subduction of specters and spirits?
Oh, I get it. You're some kind of paranormal investigator, is that it?
Yes. Is Ernest in there? Ernest? Ernest!
Hey, look, I don't know what kind of rumors you heard, but this building is not haunted. This Ernest character you're talking about isn't real.
What?
It's an older building. You might hear weird noises from time to time, but there's always a natural explanation for these things.
But just yesterday I saw...
Just because some of our tenants have gotten themselves spooked, making up wild stories in their heads, this building is perfectly safe. There's no such thing as ghost.
But I...
Now look, I'm going to have to ask you to leave.
But wait,
I have a showing at 11, and I'm not going to have you here scaring them away with wild fantasies of ghosts and ghouls.
But...
Go away now. I don't want to have to call the cops.
Okay, jeez. I'm going. So, Ernest is the.
Ernest and Juliet will return. Ernest Salazar's Incorporeal Investigations starred Patsy Arenas as Juliet de la Cruz and Anthony Lloyd as Ernest Salazar. Also, in order of appearance, Wesley Neville was Anne the Realtor. Noah Began was Mark the Renovator. Christian Taylor was Joey. Adam Clark was Gabriel Fox and the Ghost of Henry Edinbury. And Megan Perrault was the Ghost of Marguerite. The story was written by Noah Began. Audio play by Noah Began and David Leader. Voice direction, music, and sound design by David Leader. Ernest Salazar's Incorporeal Investigations was produced by Sonic Leader Productions in Los Angeles, California. To find out more, please visit sonicleader.com. That's sonicleader.com.